Hey guys!
I know. Beauty.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. It's the shit. I just
Chaos.
realized. The fucking. I should have set up the I forgot to set up the Shit. What was it? The Fuji Tech. Give me just a minute. You got a Fuji Tech React, right?
Yes, I do.
They should be able to hear you because Discord is definitely on. Discord is definitely
Okay.
on with the
Gotcha.
audio. Okay. Give me just one moment. Okay. Now you're here. Say something.
Peekaboo. Aye.
Okay. So, hey
Hello.
guys. Welcome to the stream.
I bob my hair.
Hee hee. Tee hee.
Hee.
I am with Milady Ambrosia. And tonight we are pretty much going to go off on JJK Ships. Because like some of them are good and some of them are ass. And we're just going to give our opinions.
Literally. Majority of them are ass, actually.
Honestly.
I don't really know a JJK. But I actually do lie.
Wait, you don't know JJK? And you put it in?
Hey, I'm still going to be here to judge them all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might find some of them fun today. So, we'll see.
Gotcha. Okay. So, let's see. I got it open in browser. Also, let me make sure to add existing. Okay.
I'm screaming. Wait, my thighs just cut off and near the freaking support me.
Yeah. Thick thighs save lives, though.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So let's see. Okay. Best ships in Jujutsu Kaisen according to fans. So they're not even ranking every ship. They're just ranking the most popular ones. Okay.
Can you screen share, please?
Oh, I'm not screen sharing? I'm sorry.
No.
Give me just a moment. Ta-da!
Thank you. Yeah.
So,
oh, God.
The first one is Yuta X Maki.
I feel like this is the most popular ship after Gojo and Geto.
Yes. And to be honest,
it makes sense.
It makes sense because I like their dynamic, like how, especially after sometime in season 1, I think it was after the exchange event, everybody was being asked what's their type, and Maki was saying, "Oh, I just want somebody who's stronger than me," and Yuta is pretty strong. Like, he is literally second to Gojo.
Than her. Yeah, he is stronger than her, so she's winning right now. Personally, for me, I don't really see anything wrong with this ship. I feel like it's actually cute. It's like one of the Jujutsu Kaisen ships that actually makes sense and that is not toxic. Like, oh my gosh, it's so hard to find one of those.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Especially when there's actually a lot of good, like, friendships and stuff, so I could see things with that. But no,
yeah, it's the friendships, but it's not giving the relationships.
Yeah, it's not giving the relationships. But I also the way that Yuta looks at Maki, the same even with her like injuries and stuff after Shibuya, that's like so important. Because you know how some dudes get whenever a woman gets injured or sick or shit. Like there's like US statistics when it comes to
facially, you know,
like with US statistics, men are more likely to divorce after a spouse gets like sick or something, and Yuta is just like, oh,
not even divorce. They're usually just leave their partners. Like, for example, the highest statistics is like women with cancer are more likely to get left by their husband than men with cancer and their wives.
Yeah,
like, which is just so upsetting. Literally, like, imagine if I'm on my deathbed and my husband leaves me. Like, I might just end it all. Like, if the cancer don't kill me, I might kill myself in the game.
I might kill him first. I want him to go down first. We gotta kill him. we gotta kill him. But Yuta X Maki
in the game though, not in real life.
In Minecraft.
In the game. Yes, in Minecraft.
But Yuta X Maki, peak. It's so simple, yet it's so effective. It's like the wheel. Such a simple yet effective invention. Okay, so next one.
Yeah.
I hate this ship. I hate this ship so much. And it's not even just because I dislike Ghetto.
Elmo deadpan spear?
Wait, no, that what?
You know that one Elmo deadpan spear?
Yes!
You know, when he's just looking at the... That's me with this ship right here. I hate it, absolutely. Throw it in the garbage. Throw it in the fire.
I'm literally
in
Elmo.
Hell, where it belongs.
And this ship is fucking Rocco, because that's how much I can't stand it.
Jayla's beef with this ship right here is Elmo's beef with Rocco, bro.
Yeah, and
it's never stopping.
And like the only reason why people be hyping it up is because it's just Doom Yaoi. It's just Doom Yaoi. Like they like the tragedy of it and stuff, but I think that is really lame because Ghetto is in there, and I don't respect Ghetto as a person. And also because, like, my problem with some romantic relationships in fiction is how those relationships are given more weight compared to other ones. Like,
literally,
what pissed me off about this relationship the most was, like, this one scene in the manga. And this is kind of a spoiler, but it's half and half. Pretty much it's Gojo lamenting over how lonely he is because he's talked about how, you know, when you're that strong compared to everybody else, you can't really relate to anybody's experiences, and vice versa. People may worship you because of how amazing you are, but
it's not really amazing.
Yeah, it's not really a connection and stuff. You're idolized and not really treated as a person in some regards. And that's why he cared so much about Suguru, because Suguru could see past all of that and still talk shit to him and stuff, which isn't bad, right? But like my problem was specifically he was like lamenting over Suguru. He was just like, now I'm all alone, and he said that shit in front of Shoko. And Shoko,
which I hated. I was just about to bring that up. Like, how you gonna say that? But Shoko is literally right there. Like,
she's literally right there. You act like she wasn't in the same friend group, and then it's just like, oh, me and Suguru are the strongest when Shoko literally has the most broken ability in the series. But because she's a healer, I guess she's considered.
What's her ability anyway? Sorry for interrupting you, by the way.
She can use reverse curse technique, but specifically she can use it on others because reverse curse technique it's a general ability, so anybody can use it, but it's so difficult that it's rare. And reverse curse technique is essentially being able to like reverse the effects of a curse so you can heal yourself. But
now I see.
It's rare for people to use because of how difficult it is, because you're essentially turning your own cursed energy against itself. So it's like think about it with math. When you like do a negative times a negative, it makes a positive. When you use reverse curse technique, you're turning your cursed energy against itself in order to heal, and it can actually be very dangerous. Like, it can actually lead to brain damage and stuff if done incorrectly. And with Shoko, not only can she heal herself, but she can also heal others because of how much. So that's why.
What is Gojo talking about? Like,
yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, now that I understand, like, what? What do you mean you're the only okay.
This is why I hate misogyny in fucking shonen. Like, I hate misogyny in general because, like, people be like, well, women writers can. And I'm like, most yaoi writers are women and they're misogynistic as fuck. And that's why most yaoi fiction is mid.
Oh my gosh. Jayla, if we could just sit here and have another stream of just BL animes alone and how much they suck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Because the trauma I've had in 2020 watching some of these BL animes, it was just so terrible. Given, Love Stage, that one with the two actors. No!
Oh, yeah.
They all need to go to hell.
And then I've tried reading, like, BL, manhwa, like, you know, the Korean I can't find shit. I can't find stuff for grown people without it having, like, some assault undertones. And I'm like, why the fuck is this shit like so damn rampant?
literally, like, rape themes is like the #1 thing in BL manhwas. I just want to strangle whoever's writing this. Like, how can you be a female and be into this?
It's like
literally,
from what I've heard, because like a lot of people talk about like women like romance, but because of like experiences with men, there's like a fear of wanting to see a woman go through that, so they project that onto gay men. But I think that's really stupid, and I think that's really lame, and I think it's really stupid because like gay men get subjected to that kind of violence because they're considered lesser men, and like I find it very disrespectful to like subject another demographic to that kind of stuff just because of your own fears. And also I feel like it's unimaginative because like whenever I write, I know that I'm in control of the shit that I write. I can imagine an imaginary world where women are treated with respect and shit. This isn't to say that it's exclusively imaginary. We know there's good relationships and stuff in real life, but it's just like imagine lacking so much imagination that you can only like see women as being treated a certain way, and then you project that onto gay men because you don't even want to confront some of these issues.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
It's so lame.
For example, my problem with Jinx, not to like, diverge, just like an example. Like my problem with Jinx is that I thought it would be better. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, knowing how like, BJ Alex went. But
I heard of BJ Alex.
Like BJ Alex is terrible, but like Jinx, whoa, it's worse. I don't know how we did this, but it's way worse. It's so bad.
And it don't get me started on
I've read like all the popular BL2, like whether it's manhwa wise or like anime wise, they happen to mostly have like grape themes. Don't appreciate that. Like, ew.
Don't get me started on killing stalking.
Weird themes.
How killing stalking is a psychological horror, but everybody and their mom treats it like a romance because folks can't be like. I remember when there was like a picture of a Barnes and Noble, and somebody set up the Pride section, and they had like Killing Stalking and My Hero Academia at the forefront, and meanwhile books that actually have LGBT rep at the forefront, like Boys Run the Riot and stuff, was pushed off to the side. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Boys Run the Riot. I still need to read that. It's about a trans man who has always had a hard time finding clothes for himself, so he's becoming a fashion designer in order to be more gender accessible. And I like that premise because I like clothes. So I need to read that. Like, I have a lot of gay stuff on my list. It's just some stuff is kind of hard to find. Like,
the good stuff are always hard to find.
And it's also like it's hard to find stuff that matches my experiences, because whenever people talk about GL, it's like they use GL and lesbian interchangeably instead of like sapphic. Like, I can't stand sapphic Twitter because like people use sapphic and lesbian as synonyms even though they're not. It just means women loving women. And then also being a black woman in sapphic spaces, it could be very isolating, because you know how people always like to paint like blackness as masculine and shit. I literally saw a post earlier today about why isn't lesbian Twitter blowing up about Celia and Shug from The Color Purple, because like they're canon. And oh, hey King, how's it going? Like, they're canon. Ooh. They are a great black couple. And how the story sort of deals with like compulsory heteronormativity and abuse and stuff, and then Celia is able to find that that liberation through Shug and stuff, and be able to heal and move forward. But sapphic Twitter is not blowing up about it because it's about two black women, and the darker skinned one isn't masculinized. So,
oh my,
I cry.
Kill me right now in Minecraft, but kill me right now in Minecraft. Like, literally. Like my problem with this is like, I feel like this is the same problem in like girls love anime, bro. Like, I have never ever seen a love anime like for girls, where it's not like a dark haired girl with like a blonde bimbo character.
There are shit. Okay, there are some.
Think about one popular one right now and come back to me.
Let's see. A semi-popular one is she likes to cook and she likes to eat. The lighter hair.
It's popular as you think it is because I've never heard of it.
To be honest, a lot of GL in general isn't popular. Like everybody keeps dick riding Utina, and Utina is good. But I say that it's dick road because like people act like that's the only GL it is, and it's just like, do y'all really love women or do you just like that one piece? Like I'm sorry, like it's hard for me to find shit. I have to specifically follow Josei and Shoujo pages because I'm tired of people recommending me Utina. It's not that Utina is bad, but like I also feel like people should really stop recommending that as like baby's first lesbian fiction because of the themes of abuse and shit. Like, are you trying to trigger niggas as soon as they enter the community?
Side eye. I raised my hands. I rest my case. I've seen it before on Crunchyroll, right? But I just didn't find it interesting because the '90s theme, art style. But like maybe I'll watch it just to like in the future do a review on it because like I have like a bunch of animes I'm rewatching to do reviews on this year. Hopefully I can do them. We'll see like how my scheduling works out this year. But like I just feel like a lot of ships that come out of the anime community that are popular always have an undertone of toxicity. Like it has to be either like essay or like
or prioritizing that person over other relationships.
Literally, oh my god!
It's like romance is the only kind of dynamics that matter, and it fucking sucks. And that's why I hate Gojo X Ghetto so much because like Gojo, you got a fucking son. And like seeing how like I'm not gonna spoil anything in the manga, but Megami is having a hard time right now, and not seeing Gojo react a certain way to that boy having a hard time, it pisses me off because like that's your boy. You became a teenage father to take care of this boy. You should be reacting.
You became a teenage father. More like Megami was raising that man, please.
Honestly, with some stuff. And it's sad because like there's supplemental
have more reaction to Gojo dying than the other way around. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion.
And then the worst part about it, like it takes supplemental material to show how much Gojo cares with stuff. Like I can't remember that one video game, not the fighting game, but the Nintendo like it that looks like a visual novel. It shows details about how he pays attention to people's interests and stuff, and the amount of effort that he puts into making activities for the students so they can still be kids. The way that he talks about Yuji and stuff, because this was like before Nanami and Yuji met, like before he introduced them. Gojo specifically went to Nanami and he was just like, I want you to mentor this boy because you're a little bit more measured with your judgment and stuff. And Nanami was just like, you want me to mentor Sukina's vessel? And he was just like, no, I want you to mentor Yuji Itadori. Like he's very particular about referring to Yuji as a person instead of just a vessel and stuff. And it's good stuff, but like
he doesn't care about making me the same like as
he does because
he does, but like he doesn't show it as often, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I feel like
it takes people having to do homework and read a fucking light novel and play a video game to see that when they should be putting that in the main material, because I hate having to do homework just for shit to make sense.
Like, I need an OVA of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm still upset that we still haven't gotten OVAs of Jujutsu Kaisen.
When honestly, we should. Even if it was just a compilation of all of the side skits in the manga. Because they've had a couple. Because usually they do them at the end of the episode. But they didn't do it this season because of how serious everything is.
Yeah, but like, this season was like too dark anyway. But like, also, I just feel like the side stories are just too short. Like I feel like those are like character snippets. I want like an actual OVA of like, something funny happening, or like, a part where like Gojo shows like his love and emotions for Megumi. But I feel like the way that the manga's going, because the manga is just getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and Yegi said he just killing for fun in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Basically, when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen, so like we're never going to really get that, which is so upsetting to me. Like we have such good characters, and I feel like at least we should have did like it should have been like kind of like Hunter x Hunter, where like they have the Hunter Encyclopedia, or like in like previous seasons before like it got way dark in the like Ant Arc season, like. I really feel like they like even though there were serious parts in like Hunter x Hunter, I feel like the encyclopedia really just opened my eye to like all of the different characters in the background, because like Hunter x Hunter is like a broad world just like Jujutsu Kaisen. We're like, yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen has less characters, but like it's still like a broad spectrum world where everyone connects with somebody and everyone meets each other through other experiences or like other people, right? So like I feel like that would have been nice if the end of the episodes were actually like learning about each character, right? Whereas to the clips that we get, and even like that sports event thing, I feel like that should have been an OVA rather than an actual episode, because that would have been actually better. Like I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen should have had OVAs, and like the fact that most shonen these days don't have OVAs in general, it just sucks. Like,
yeah, the industry has definitely changed for the worse with the lack of extra content and stuff, and also these conditions aren't really sustainable for the artists. It is breaking them down. Okay, so King said that Gege specifically said he doesn't care who dies as long as it makes the story interesting. Yeah, but it's just like the frequency of death. And also, if you're killing people who barely have enough development, it seems more like a death.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Like, not everybody is going to get a lot of screen time. I'm not expecting that. But, like, if you...
Where's the backstory?
The backstory, or at least some characterization in time. Like, I feel like I don't want to dick ride Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones, specifically seasons 1 through 4, does death really good, because even with really minor characters, you get at least some characterization through dialogue and stuff before they die, so they don't feel like a faceless number. The last OVA I saw was the Scissor 7. Shit, the last OVA I saw was like something Black Butler related.
Mine was the recent My Hero Academia OVA.
Oh yeah, I once saw what was it? I don't think it was Heroes Rising. It was the one with that one dude with the bird who was stealing shit, and then he ended up...
Roddy?
Yeah.
I think his name is Roddy.
Yeah, Roddy. Yeah. I saw that one.
I haven't watched it, though.
I saw it in theaters. It was fun. It was fun.
But, like, yeah, like, I just feel like not a lot of animes do OVAs anymore, and it quite literally sucks ass, bro. Like, it sucks so much ass. Like, why not do OVAs? Like, even with like I don't know if you knew this, but I think Blue Exorcist came out like last season in like I think in the fall season, and I didn't even know this until like I looked on Crunchyroll and I saw it trending. I'm like, where did this come from? Hello?
Oh, that'd be awesome to see. Vagrant said new inspiration OVAs in my future webtoon projects. That would be lit.
Understandable. That like we need that more, like little side piece, like snippets for like the characters on, because they keep on putting it in fucking games. But let's remember also, Westerners don't really get to have access to like the Japanese/Chinese games that they put out for like other like anime series. Like for example, Fairy Tail has a game, but it's only China exclusive, and I'm like, bro,
why would y'all do that? Get a fucking translation team. Get a translation team. And then given how JJK's like reception is, they should be translating that. I need to see if I could get that gacha game, because I need it. They need to translate it. They need to translate it and make it available. Fucking Chile and Malaysia and stuff paying tributes to these niggas, and you didn't jump on the chance for the bag. Not to mention some of the branding campaigns. Like, I remember that one campaign where the main three, like Yuji, Nobara, and Megumi, and they went to the amusement park with Gojo and Nanami. That could have been an OVA.
Literally.
I cry.
Like, there's just so much little snippets of season 1 that could have been an OVA on its own. But I feel like, because like again, Gege didn't even expect Jujutsu Kaisen to do well simply because of before Yuji's death, he was literally like
planning on him
contemplate like
to
he was
die
about to,
permanently.
yeah, he was about to kill off Yuji forever until like then Jujutsu Kaisen blew up and then he kept on going. He was like let's make fun out of this. Let's just do a little fun. Let's do a little trolling and just kill everybody. Let's go on a killing spree in Minecraft.
Yeah,
because why not?
like there's
It's
nothing
like
wrong with having a
Gege.
lot of death in the media, but it's just like some.
Literally, because like Hunter x Hunter is a great representation of like characters that get killed off, but like they have great characterization before they die.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, so like I'm like Yegi, if you're gonna do anything, we're not saying you're not cooking. We're saying you need to like give us a little more lore because you're just killing people left and right, and I just have nothing. Like I have nothing to go off of. Like
Also, I hate how people
who
are
is this
saying that
man?
Yuji is like so well developed when really he isn't. He's traumatized. Like, okay,
Oh
his
my
skills
God,
are growing
bro.
because like
Bro,
what he has been able to accomplish. He's only been a jujutsu sorcerer since, let's see, when did he,
for like months,
for
only
a
like a
couple of
year
months. Like he
maybe.
literally started at the beginning of the school year, and the Culling Games takes place in December.
Mm-hmm.
So he's had about
Literally a couple of months.
he's only had a couple of
He started
months.
school
But
like
at
literally 5. I want to say 5 months.
but
He
at
started
the
in September.
But at the same time, like having somebody sit through watching their loved ones being lost all the time, that's not really development. That's just
Character
trauma.
development. That's just traumatization.
Mm-hmm. Because it's
And
just
that's
like,
my
what do you
thing.
get from those
People,
experiences aside from pain?
and then also another problem with people saying that Jujutsu Kaisen is peak, bro. It's not that I don't understand like where what the moves that Gegi's making,
Mm-hmm.
but for me, bro, I just feel like Yuji is still an under like a very very overrated character even with the development.
I don't even think that he's
Because it's not
overrated
really
because a lot of people
development.
don't.
It has
I don't think that he's
like
overrated because a lot of people barely talk about him at all. Like, he can't be overrated if he doesn't even get praise because nobody pays
that's
attention
not
to him.
true. Because Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter loves to talk about how Yuji has so much development within these past few chapters, and I'm just waiting to see like where
Okay.
like he has a new power, but like has he demonstrated? Has he done anything really?
Okay,
The
so
answer
it's
is
not just
no.
about his power. With the newest
Like
chapters, I
that's
think
what I
that he's a
really
lot
care
more
about, though.
active. With the newest chapter, he does have a lot more activity. I say that Yuji was largely neglected before this moment, but this moment it's better because of how he's able to defy Sukuna, especially after his thing with Mahito. I feel like even though Sukuna is a foil to Yuji, I think that Mahito is more effective as a foil because of how
Mm.
he challenged Yuji's ideals. Because Yuji's his whole thing is being selfless and defending humanity, whereas Mahito
Yeah,
is a malicious ass nigga who lives
he's
in
a baby,
opposition.
literally
He is a baby.
a
He is a baby
baby.
back bitch who lives in who lives in opposition to humanity. So after
But like he
Yuji gets
also
over
like does
that,
it because
he's
no one can
spiteful.
control him. He's spiteful, but no one can control him too. Like not even really.
Kenjaku.
What's his name?
Because
Kenjaku really had control over
Because
Mahito.
Kenjaku literally told him, he was just like, yeah, you may not. He even told Jogo, but at least Jogo got some sense because he's old. He didn't try it again. He
Mm.
didn't try it the second time. But meanwhile, Mahito is just like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then he ends up crawling to Kenjaku. And Kenjaku was just like, oh, you want help
Oh
now?
well.
I love
He's like,
Kenjaku. I like him because he's a really good villain with how experimental he is. And he's a lot more effective.
yeah, I don't think I've seen like especially in shonen. I feel like well fleshed out villains that are behind the scene most of the time, but like they make an appearance every so chapter, like every few chapters. Like I don't feel like we have a good like we haven't had like a good shonen villain like that in a minute.
Yeah, wasn't the
On my
last one like
recollection,
that
like
dude from Bleach or something?
oh Aizen.
Is Aizen more like that?
Aizen is kind of like that, I would say, because like in the beginning of Bleach, he does make an appearance, and that's when he makes like his big debut as the villain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of just dissipates into the background, and there's like a lot of like other arcs that like happen, and then closer to the end of like the original seasons of Bleach, before like the new season that came out last year and the year before that, there was like a nice, switch up to where like Aizen made like a full blown like transformation, and he was like really really like fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, like I feel like Aizen is definitely one of those characters that compare to Kenjaku like very well.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Oh, Vagrant said
I don't
Mojito
know.
is more of an immediate and honestly manageable foil, if that makes sense. Yeah, I see that. Because, like, Mojito
Yeah.
is, like, the initial challenge to Yuji's belief, and once Yuji got over that whole hurdle, he's now, like, more sure of, like, what his philosophy is, so that when he eventually faces Sukuna, he can actually, like, seem like an, like, Mojito was the test run of testing who Yuji is as a person. So once he got past Mojito, he's now a little bit more solid to face Sukuna with.
Mm-hmm. He has more character development. Mm-hmm. Or let's say trauma, not character development. Mm-hmm. Trauma is the word.
Trauma is the word, but I feel like his philosophy is a lot more solid because since he was actually...
He has a better understanding now of like the Jujutsu Kaisen world. Because I felt like in the beginning, like when he met Mahito, he just wanted to save everyone, but like he has to realize not everyone can be saved, sadly. That's just our world. Like, even though you're a selfless person.
I think it was more that he did, because he literally said, I'll try to save who I can. Because, like, especially when dealing in that prison, when he was in that prison, he was just like, yeah, they're already dead, but I at least want to give his family members closures by bringing their bodies.
Mm-hmm. But, like, that was after he realized he was dead. He was like, oh, I'm going to save your son to that lady.
Yeah, because he didn't know. But when he found out, he adapted. Mahito didn't challenge him until the thing with Junbei, and it wasn't necessarily that Junbei died, but it was like how. Like Mahito, it's one thing for somebody to die, but it's another thing to be
killed in front of somebody.
Killed in front of somebody, used as a tool to torture somebody, and like it was. Mahito is just a malicious ass nigga. He is a malicious ass.
Yeah, he has no morals compared to Kenjaku, sadly. Like, that sounds crazy to say, but I really feel like Mahito had no morals.
Well, he doesn't.
Kenjaku had something.
Kenjaku is more. I say that Kenjaku doesn't have morals, but his motivations is different. He's not malicious, but he's apathetic. But he actually has goals, whereas Mahito is maliciousness for its sake. Mm-hmm. Because like he was literally self-proclaiming him as like the embodiment of humanity's like animosity towards each other, and that's why he specializes so much in psychological torture and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
why is Sato Suguru trending on Twitter?
I don't want to know. Somebody made an animation. And it's trending. Somebody made an animation,
Lord.
And it's a good one. I think this person is an animation student. Hold on, let me find it.
Let me see this.
This person is an animation student. Give me a moment. I think it's an animatic. That fucking bothers me. You shouldn't call something like this animatic, because no, there's colors and shit. Or no, they say animac. I don't know what the fuck that is. But I know if it was a fucking map. Okay. So let's watch this real quick. Vagrant said, I'm gonna say this. Gege OG Mei tweaking ass was right there in the motion with not. Yeah, she should have died. I hate Mei.
Mei should have died instead of Naomi.
Can you see the
Yeah, I can see.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, of course they picked Joji for the sad nigga hours.
siblings.
Excuse me. I ruined the
I
moment.
don't
I'm
know why I
sorry.
found this scene funny.
This is a really good animation. And like I like a
This is a
lot of
really
the
good
art
animation.
for this ship. I just hate it because of what it stands for. Because
Yeah.
um my issue isn't necessarily that Gojo obsesses over this lost relationship. It's more like he's never challenged for doing it. Like Gojo really isn't challenged aside from that. His philosophy really isn't challenged aside from that argument that he had outside the KFC. And I feel like more people should be calling him out on this shit more. Like, for example, stop telling your fucking students that they just need to get stronger in order to defy Jujutsu Society. Like, whenever I think of Maki, I get upset sometimes because, like, Gojo, you're a man, you're in one of the top 3 clans, and you were born with 2 of the most broken abilities in Jujutsu history. You can't just tell a girl who is literally outcasted on the basis of being a girl with low curse energy that she just needs to get stronger in order to achieve
Not
her
even low
goals.
cursed energy. No cursed energy.
No curse energy. Like, that's, you can't tell somebody to pick themselves up by their bootstraps in order to destroy. And I feel like he was the one who instilled that, because Maki was just like, oh, I'm gonna get strong and defy my father and end up being the top of the clan. Nigga, you cannot work within the system in order to achieve that. That's why she ended up having to kill them in the first place, because like systems like that, they're not meant to be changed from the inside. You're just gonna have to destroy it entirely. And it's sad that she had to come to that conclusion in such a way. And I felt like if Gojo was like, he's a caring person and he likes to empower his students physically, but it's just like your strength as a sorcerer only matters whenever you're fighting other curses. When you're fighting society, that literally does not matter, because your strength is literally devalued based on what demographic you are. Like, the Zanin clan is misogynistic as fuck. You can't just tell somebody to, oh, if you get strong, you could defy this shit, because they literally don't even value your strength because you're a girl.
Yeah. Literally. Anyway, let's talk about this ship.
Gojo X Utahime. I understand the dynamics because he's like all carefree and stuff, and she tries to take herself seriously. So it's like a teasing X, you're getting on my damn nerves, motherfucker, kind of thing.
I feel like I like the ship of them being friends with benefits and not actually like friends. Like actually like, you know. relationship. Because like I feel like in a relationship they would never work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they would be friends. They like would be the true definition of friends with benefits. Like this couple right here.
Oh, Gege has said
That's
that Gojo can't be in a relationship because he's a notorious womanizer.
Which is why I'm just like he should definitely be friends with benefits with Otohito. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But if I would have to choose, if let's eliminate what Gege said, if I would have to choose for someone to be like with Gojo, it would have to be Shoko. Like, there's just no way anyone else could be. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Well,
anyways, next.
Well, let's see. Okay, so Geto and Shoko. Oh, yeah, I could see it because Shoko. She did not give a fuck when she thought that Geto was trying to kill her, and she was just, I'm still gonna make fun of your ass, fucking criminal, fucking convict. Like she was going off, but she wasn't. She was very calm about it. But I know that she was like crying, throwing up on the inside because like Geto's ability is very scary. Like him being able to. Like, even though it's a pain in the ass, because curses taste like ass, but, like, being able to unleash an entire army and shit at any time.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I would like to see them fight because she could self-heal and stuff. Yeah, Shoko, and I'm still on your ass. She's just like, I'm not scared of you. She has no fear of death.
I'm still on your ass.
Funny thing is, there's a panel in the manga where Shoko is just like, it'll be a cold day in hell before I fall in love with either of y'all.
Shoko gives me such Nobara vibes where I heard, like, it's implied that Nobara is actually lesbian. Mm-hmm. It's not confirmed, but it's implied. Because, like, I remember when,
I'd say that she's bi because she has talked about wanting a boyfriend. I know she definitely likes girls. She definitely likes girls.
She definitely comes off as bi.
But she has talked about wanting a boyfriend. She just says that all the niggas at school aren't hot. And I'm like, yeah, that's a mood. Because that was me growing up. I'm like, I like dudes, but none of the dudes at my school because y'all are lame.
I mean, maybe he's not that bad.
He's not bad. But to her, he's like a big-ass stick in the mud. And she and Yuji, she likes Yuji. She likes Yuji, but they're more like they share the brain cell. It's not.
They're brother and sister. They're not relationship now. Never. But Geto and Shoko, it's a lion mid for me. It's it can go nowhere for me. Like I can't. They're okay. Like I feel like they're better off as friends. They can't. I don't. The most that it could ever be is like a kiss, and that's it. Like no.
One dynamic that I do like is like when it's Gojo, Geto, and Shoko, like all three of them.
That is like a Kali relationship I can get behind.
It's peak because Shoko is getting all the attention.
Period.
Like folks don't understand. Like I hate it with the Doom Yaoi and then the girl is pushed over to the side. Nah, nigga, be brave. Put them all together, and let the woman.
Which artist that got hate for that?
Oh yeah, I remember she had to put her account on private. She deleted all of her media. She's now posting again. But holy shit, she also got a lot of.
But like she deleted that one image. But
I hate Yaoi fans so much.
Literally, I hate. You know what I hate? I hate the stands, the anime fans like Gojo and Geto shippers and Bakugo and Deku shippers.
Yes.
Those are the type of people I actually hate.
Literal cancer.
It's the same thing. Those ships. I feel like those fandoms, especially within those fandoms, they have to like the same ship dynamic because that's literally what it is.
Yeah. I don't think it's the same ship dynamic though, because one is bully.
Not exactly.
One is Doom Yaoi. The other one is friends to enemies, and the other one is enemies to lovers. But like they're first cousins in the sense that they're both fucking ass. Vagrant said, "I've been properly pairing Nobara with Maki." Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Maki got two hands. Cause I want to see her with Nobara, but I also love her with Yuta. I'm like, yeah, Maki got two hands. It works. Yeah,
I love her with Yuta. Bro.
I love her with Yuta so much more. I just can't see a world where
Yuta and Maki couldn't be together.
They gotta be together. It's gotta work. It's gotta work.
They're two peas in a pod. Like, let's be real. The next ship,
Next ship. Sukuna X Yuta Yume. I'll ship it.
I don't know too much about the second character, but what I can see, wait, that's a male, right?
I don't know. So we all been calling him they. To be honest, I do not know.
Okay. So
the best way to describe this dynamic. Have you ever seen Have you seen JoJo Part 6 with Pookie?
No.
Okay. This is
wait. JoJo Part 6 is what?
With Jolene.
Part? Oh, then yeah, I have.
Okay. This gives Dio and Pookie. I could even say to an extent, it's like
I will kill myself in Minecraft right now.
I can even say that. Well, no, I'm describing their dynamic and stuff, and that's how I feel. The
that's
vibes.
That's why I want a KYS in Minecraft.
I can even say that to an extent, this is like Isaac and Dracula before Isaac decided to get a life.
Who?
Castlevania.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. Unfortunately. Yeah, but I can definitely see what you're talking about when it comes to the JoJo ship.
Mm-hmm. Like it's pretty much devoted servant ex master that actually respects the servant due to how good they are at their job.
But also, I can see, like, not even gonna hold you, and don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. I hate this, but I could definitely see the fans creating great themes with this ship.
It's kind of weird for them to do that because Yura may consider how devoted they are. They would not.
Okay, but like it's definitely giving non-consensual, consensual type thing. Then at least because, of course, like how you say their name again? I can't say it for the life of me.
Yuta Yume.
Okay, I'm gonna just call them you. Because I cannot right now. But Sukuna and you would definitely like be the non-consensual consensual type because let's be real now. Sukuna, like if he were to be a sexual being, which he probably is, but he'd probably kill you afterwards.
Yeah.
The only reason why he wouldn't kill them is because they're very loyal to him and he's known them since the beginning of like their whole little relationship.
Sukuna literally when he first awakened he was just like, yeah, I'm about to terrorize women and children, and I'm like, ooh, we gotta put him on a shirt now,
like, eyes wide open.
We need to put him on a shirt.
We didn't even wait.
We gotta throw him in the trash. Like, that's so crazy.
Throw this man in the trash. Like, oh my!
I forgot to turn the music back on after that animation.
I could see some consensual themes with this ship, which is why I don't like it.
King said the only reason why this is really ship is because it's just a one-time Sukuna was happy to see someone. Yeah.
Literally.
Like this nigga is such a loser that his most loyal servant is the closest thing to a friend that he has. Cause he's considered no, like he is such a loser. Cause he was literally bitching about how his parents wish that he wasn't born, and I'm like, okay, what that have to do with me? Like I would be so insensitive to this man.
Who said that?
Sukuna, he was just like, yeah, my parents wish that I wasn't born, and I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have been. You should have been swallowed, bitch ass nigga. Look at how many problems you're causing.
Me. Also, you realize that half the cast, anyways, their parents either are dead or don't care about them. Did you ever think about that?
He doesn't care. He's self-centered. Exactly. He's almost as bad as Lex Luthor.
Why should we care? Like, you don't care. Why should we?
He should have been swallowed. Hello? He should have been absorbed in the womb. Yuta and Rika.
No.
I will never ship it.
No.
It's scary. That girl is scary. That girl has problems. No. Like, okay, I read her profile and stuff because it was giving her backstory. Like how her mom died mysteriously when she was 5. And how on a camping trip, she was the only person who survived of her dad. And how her grandma does not like her because she thinks that she's responsible for her dad's death. But I think I know what happened because, like, when it says her dislikes, she dislikes other girls and she dislikes grown men. Like, she has a strong dislike of other girls and grown men. I know that she dislikes other girls because she sees them as competition for Yuta. But dislike a grown man, something happened to that girl. And that's why she got problems.
The way my eyes just said, my eyes widened, I said no.
Like, Gege didn't say what happened, but I feel like I know what happened. Something happened to her.
We all know what happened with that
and that's why she's so damn scary. Get her some therapy. I would knock the shit out of her, though, because, like, what do you mean I can't breathe around Yuta because I'm a girl? Bitch, No, I don't like that yandere stuff.
Definitely a yandere.
I don't
That's
ship
for
them.
sure.
I don't ship them, but I do
I
like
don't
their
ship them.
writing because I think it's a really good take of that trope,
Now
the
give good
scary
writing
imaginary
to
friend.
Maki without the negative vibes, and we're good.
Hmm.
Amen.
Like that one trope, the scary imaginary friend or the imaginary friend that starts off cool but becomes hostile.
Yes,
That's
that's
literally
them.
their dynamic, and it's well written. I love it.
Yeah, but I also hate it too.
Yeah. Like I'm glad that her
Next,
soul was set free.
no.
That's so gross. That's a grown
He-
ass woman.
Exactly. Literally.
I hate people. Let's
It's
scroll.
giving he was groomed, but that's not.
Wait.
That's a conversation for another day. It's giving he was groomed.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty. People are boring. They bore me. It's so.
Yep.
Mekamaru X Miwa.
Care about. I wish they had expanded on this ship, but like they didn't.
Because if they could have had more interactions with them during the exchange event, like showing them working together.
Which is why I wanted an OVA so it can make more sense.
Honestly.
I'm going to lose my mind. We need an OVA for Jujutsu Kaisen, please.
We need better.
Please, I'm begging. I'm going to be knocking at Geki's door. I'm going to mail him shit because he needs to drop OVAs on Jujutsu Kaisen. There's just no way.
I'm surprised none of the BTS did.
Off of something that could have like 10 OVAs by now. I promise you, bro.
It's crazy.
I'm sorry.
I need more stuff. Yuji and Nobara, we already said nah. They just share a brain cell. And that's okay.
Yeah, they're just brother and sister. That's it.
They're Maya.
Drawing the line in the sand.
Kill yourself.
No!
Kill yourself.
No. In Minecraft. Kill yourself. KYS in Minecraft. Hey, this is actually cute though.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this. How he was still able to recognize her even with her changes and stuff.
Yeah, you see, this is what. Okay, let's have a little rant about how Yuji would actually kind of be a good boyfriend. You know, I feel like Yuji would be the attentive boyfriend that he would definitely be the type if he wasn't in a shonen manga, he would be in a slice of life romance comic and
he would be a track star. He should
But like, here's the thing though: if he had a crush, right, or like a girl interest, right, or a girl had an interest in him. They would be the chubby type, which I kind of hate in anime. But like, this is just. It
depends on how they're portrayed, because like, I would like to see a chubby girl with some fucking confidence. That would be nice.
Yeah, but I hate how it's always like, they're always fat and then they turn skinny and it's like never like anything other. Like, why can't they be like anorexic or something? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like having a different change.
Same thing. But like it's never like, they're very depressed or they have zero self-confidence without being fat. Like, they have to always be fat. Another reason why I hate Kiss Me, not him, but that's another story for another day.
I hate Kiss Me him for so many reasons, because I'm like, yeah, you lost your weight, but you didn't lose how much of a fucking loser you are. I would have put lilies on her desk. I don't like her. I don't like her.
I don't like her either. I honestly understand and agree. I wasn't thinking that far. And
then I hate that they I hate that they made her like, I hate that fat people are always depicted as losers and stuff, because like, no, like, my idea of fat people when I was drawing and when I was growing up, I'm like, oh, fat people are fat because they're always full of joy. Because most of the media examples I grew up with was like Winnie the Pooh and my mom, because she's a big woman and she's very happy and she's very kind and stuff.
Man, I wish. I wish I had none of that growing up, but I need some of that. What the hell? But like, that's another story for another day. But like, yeah, if Yuji were in slice of life rom-com, she would definitely be the fat character that he had a crush on in middle school. Then in like high school, she gets skinny, she slims down, and boom, it's like on a little journey to like the relationship, and then they finally meet, and it'd be so cute and all. It would be so nice. He gets her like nice little gifts. He takes her out on like a nice date or whatever.
He gives her piggyback rides.
Yes! Oh my god, you see the vision and the longevity. This is why I like talking to you. Like, you see it.
It's amazing. It's greatness.
But in Jujutsu Kaisen world, we know it's not going.
We know
something gonna happen.
Utahime X Shoko. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it because of like the cute interactions they did have in earlier of season 2 and stuff. Because Utahime very much looks up to Shoko.
Yeah.
And stuff. So
I feel like there's this older sister, younger sister vibes. I don't.
Yeah.
Necessarily get relationship tones.
Shoko is more of an inspiration to Utahime than like
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, senpai.
Yeah, senpai.
Mm-hmm. I feel like some people only ship them to like push the women out the way just to justify Ghetto X Gojo, because like I barely see any art of them. When I do see art, I appreciate it because it looks nice, but like I barely see it. Like folks are like, ew, Urahime and Shoko are lesbians, they wouldn't be paired with the dudes, and I'm like, okay bitch, make some content then. Like,
and then me, KYS, because why? Why do you have to forcibly put Ghetto and Gojo together? Why? KYS. Thank you.
So ass. Megumi and Nobara, we already said no. I like that they do collaborate well together, but that's pretty much it. Cause like Nobara, no, she would roast him so hard,
making me too boring.
Yeah,
they would just be roasting each other in that relationship, and that's all it would be. Like, it's just another brother sister dynamic for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not like relationship dynamic at all.
Hakuri X Kirara.
I don't know too much about these characters.
I need to read the manga. I've just been getting spoiled. Most of what I know about this show is through memes.
Most of what I know about this show is through Twitter. It's through the Twitter hashtag of that chapter that uploads every week.
Yep.
That's how I know about something in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Shout out Takaba, the comedy man. Oh, I know them, and I won't say anything.
The trending page on the side of my screen every time I open my laptop.
When we actually read this shit, we'll come back and we'll say something about it. Joko X Hanami.
Like, let's bookmark it or something.
Joko X Hanami.
Go into the trash.
I can see it because, like, they do mesh well together when it comes to interactions, and then they're both nature spirits specifically. Because Hanami was born of global.
Down, so.
Yeah, he would. Well, he wouldn't do it intentionally. Plus, okay, here's a fun fact with forest fires, though. They're actually beneficial when they happen naturally. Because the ashes and stuff, it actually helps fertilize stuff. And even though it does kill some animals and whatnot, it does clear out the population in order to make it more manageable. That's why Native Americans and Aborigines and stuff, they do systemic burnings and stuff. So, like, they could be a systemic burn.
I guess. I couldn't care less about this ship, honestly.
Why the fuck would they pair this? The art is good, but why the fuck would they pair this? Who asks? I'm scrolling.
No. Kill yourself.
Like, I need Mei to duck walk into a prison. Please.
Yeah.
I need her to duck walk into a prison. Everybody's just like, oh my god, but she's cunt. And I'm like, we need to destroy her.
She's also a child predator, but...
like, she's a child predator. She's a coward because she fucking left Shibuya. And I'm like, she would not be allowed back. She would be executed for mutiny.
Literally. Like, how dare you cause incestual grooming with your brother, your child brother.
Mm-hmm.
No, KYS in Minecraft. No, you're done. You're done. Like, no, immediately no. But this is the end. Sadly, like, I thought this would be longer.
Yeah,
this is so unfortunate. Like
I'm surprised Gojami isn't there. Like Gojo X Nanami, because I would be like, yes. Because they said follow more and share your favorite ship, and somebody said Nanami X. No, he should be with Tiana.
He should be with me.
He should be with me.
Who cares about Tiana? He should be with me.
I care about Tiana. She's underappreciated.
I understand that. Better. Like, she is my favorite Disney princess, but like, that's about it. I'm not giving her to JoJo. Absolutely not.
I
I
am.
love you, but KYS.
I'm sorry, but I'm already working on
I know you
doing
are,
that
but like
series
at
for
the
next
same
month since it's
time.
Black History Month.
Oh yeah. Next week basically is Black History Month. What the hell?
Life is going
Damn.
by too fast. I still gotta work
The month is
on
already over.
I still gotta work on mine, and like I'm still working on mine and Zivia's picture for Nari's event. That's on what day is
Man,
it? What day is it? It's on Monday. Shit. Are you
yeah, it's
participating?
literally on Monday. I was, but plans fell through,
Uh
and people can't hold each other down, so I just had to throw it in the trash. Like,
uh
okay,
to be honest, I went by
whatever.
myself with the Twilight New Dawn because I'm like, who the fuck am I asking out for this? And also, I was planning on drawing it, and I kind of suck at drawing two people. Like, I'm still learning. Like, these 3D models are
Oh my
literally carrying me for
god,
mine and Zivia's picture. So,
Journeys is kind of cute because like last time we arrived as besties, this time we arrived as lovebirds. That's such a bar right there.
yeah.
I'm trying to have that. What? That's a bar right there. I'm not even gonna hold you.
hmm
Whoa.
But I'm so excited with the event to see different outfits and stuff. The
Oh,
the theme is a bit more broad. Wait, King, are you participating? Which wife are you
yeah, I think
bringing?
he is. Not me. Wipes tears away.
Aw.
It's okay. I'm fine. I'll be just fine. But I did have like an inspo. Like my plan for my outfit was going to be like an iridescent outfit, bro.
Mhm.
Right? With like the sky highlight tones, right? And then my partner was supposed to be wearing like, a dark color scheme
Mhm.
to like offset. And it's gonna be kind of like an ombre thing with also jewels. Oh my god. It would have been so good, but like being broke is a sin. So
Rest in peace.
I would have paid it for myself because I don't need no man to pay for shit for me.
I just like free
But
stuff. It's not
I
that
just
I don't
like
need
free
it. I just
stuff.
like free stuff.
No, literally, who doesn't though? But I kinda like from seeing that hashtag already. Um, like I'm looking through the hashtag. Not a lot of people posted it already, but the one that I did like was Sumera with what's his name?
Mhm.
Fork, Snack and Peep. That was good. That was good, bro.
Mhm.
That was good. That was valid as hell, bro. And then Nari's and Dolphins.
Yeah.
Though I wish Nari and Dolphins was more original, it was still cute.
Mhm.
Like this is like very predictable color scheming for Nari and Dolphin. Like I wish they would have like spiced it up a little bit more. Like you made a theme. I thought you was gonna put a little more thought into it. Mind you, I love Nari, but like girl, you could have definitely put more thought into that one. Like
Mhm.
white and black. When you said the theme was Northern Lights, seriously, my love.
Mhm.
Come on, man. Like you disappointing the girlies.
Yeah.
Okay? Like add more sauce or
And I think she
something.
wanted to show off more of her like bird like features, especially with the what was it, the Battlestar. I keep saying Battlestar Galactica, even though that's not what any of the characters in Battlestar Galactica look like. I just like the words.
Mm. But yeah, like
Mhm.
eh, mm, it sucks. I wanted to participate so bad because I know my outfit would have been the best one. Please. Let me stop.
You're terrible.
But I do pride myself
But
on my
also me.
outfits. Not gonna lie. Yeah, like I'm really hoping like we get a lot of more like good outfits on Monday,
Mhm.
hopefully. But
I'll be happy to
man,
see the ranking stream and stuff.
I'm so mad I didn't get to participate this year. Like to like commission the artist. Even if I had money to commission my artist 2 days before that thing, it's not gonna happen. Like it's just not gonna happen. Absolutely not. Wait, no, it's not. Is it Monday? Because I thought she said the 21st.
It's the 20. I thought it was the 22nd. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to the media tab. That makes life easier.
You're gonna be scrolling for a minute.
Yeah, because of the memes. I look at my media tab and I'm like, I need to draw more. But depression.
And suffering.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
She posted this so damn early. Yeah. She reposted regularly, but it's still hard to find it. So that's why I'm in the media tab.
I'm just gonna look at her server real quick and find it.
Okay. Could you send me the link then?
Yeah, I will send you the link.
Thank yous.
Gotta be here somewhere, bro. Bye. The amount of scrolling I have to do even in this Discord. Crazy. I just had a bright idea. Why don't I just go to the media tab on my phone? Such an idiot, bro. Then I'd find it faster.
Or, hold on. From...
Okay, I found it already.
You found it? Could you send me the link and I'll show it?
Gotcha, right now. There you go.
Okay. I was doing a 21st shit.
I know my memory.
I'm gonna kill myself. I need to hurry up.
No.
I'm not. But like.
Yeah, I understand. You thought it was the 22nd. It'd be like that, honestly.
Yeah,
it really do.
We love depression and memory problems. I remember everything else, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I remember my depression, but not something that is important to me. Oh my gosh, we have more Yuna art of Gojo. I have to send it to you now. I'm obligated to. If you haven't seen it already,
yeah,
maybe you probably haven't, but we're gonna try it anyway. Ooh, child.
Let's see.
Do you see that art, bro? It's not an SFW. Well, it's implied, but like it's not necessarily that. I'm pretty sure you can show it on stream.
Okay, because I'm like, my stream is for general audience. Should I be concerned? Yeah! Yeah, I could give him a hand or two. Or two.
The hand or two for real.
Like,
I'm screaming.
Like, let's do the twist. Let's do the twist.
Oh my gosh. I'm screaming, Jayla. Whenever you scream when you see a ghost.
I was just I sounded like fucking Snoopy whenever he gets upset or when Tom like hits his foot on something. Like, oh my god.
I was just about to say that. Please. Oh my gosh. That really took it out of me.
I cry.
It's crazy. Yeah. That's what it sounds like. But it's not. It's not exactly that. Also, how do you feel about that new game that's going on, Power World?
I don't care for it, especially after finding about both the AI and the slavery thing, because it's like, that's crazy. Like, that's really weird and crazy. And people are like, it's hypocritical to want to pirate a Pokemon game, though, and be mad at AI. And I'm like, pirating is not the same.
Why not just be original?
Why not just be original? And not to mention, pirating
Digimon did it.
Also, pirating isn't even exploiting artists' labor because they already get paid. They don't get paid fucking residuals. When you pirate the game, you're not harming the artists because they already got their check.
Literally.
AI, though, is literally taken from work that they didn't do. That's the distinction. And it's lame. And it looks so ashy. Like, folks just be playing stuff just because it's new. And that's part of the reason why art is the way that it is. Like, a lot of it is corporate oversight and not caring about workers and shit. But I also blame audience members because, like, there's no consequences for the corporate laziness because motherfuckers will show up anyways just because it's new.
Nah. I just don't want to play the game simply because I saw something about AI, but I'm like, I don't support AI. I'm not gonna feed into the AI.
Yeah.
No. And everybody's playing it. I'm just like, y'all giving y'all money towards supporting AI?
I hate people because they talk all this good shit about wanting to support artists and stuff. I unfollow Cookie Kawaii because we used to be mutuals, and then I unfollowed because it's just like you're using AI to promote your work, yet you want to be taken seriously as
Wait, who?
Cookie Kawaii. You know, she's a DJ and she's done a lot of Jersey beats and stuff. She was the person who made the song. What's it called? Throw It Back.
Oh, Cookie Kawaii. I think I know who you're talking about now.
And she also it's Vibe. Why do I keep thinking Throw It Back? Because one of the lyrics is Throw It Back.
I love Vibe.
Vibe is so awesome.
I love Vibe.
And then she also lets streamers like use her music in streams for free. And like she's very supportive on that, but like
you're supportive on AI too, which is just like turn off you.
And like I even commented under one of her posts because she was just like, "Hey guys, I'm not a fake page. I'm actually D Cookie Kawaii and stuff." And I'm like, people probably think that you're a scammer because you're using AI art and that's associated with it. And she was just like, "I know the T on AI and stuff." And I'm like, if you know the T, then why are you using it? Apparently one of her best friends made the picture for her and I had to hold myself because you know how I get sometimes. Because I was just like, what do you mean made it for you? People who use that shit don't make anything. That's why it exists. But I had to stop. Exactly. I just held my peace.
Like for me, it's like you know what I want to use for artists that don't care about AI. Example is as if I took a voice recorder, recorded Nicki Minaj's voice, put it through the AI, and I made my own Nicki Minaj songs and said, "Oh, that's me." Yeah,
and she had the nerve to like get mad about that, even though she's been using this shit to promote her mid-ass album. It was just like they're still made numbers, and it's just like numbers mean nothing when it's still not as iconic as the original one, and she is gradually losing support. I pray for that woman's downfall because I don't like her. It's sad that so many girls look up to her because, yeah, she did repopularize female rap, but she has done little to nothing to really bring it back as a field because she was spending so much time punching down on other female rappers and keeping them from prospering. Cardi B,
that's why
even with Cardi B's problems, has done more to foster female rap because she was willing to do collaborations with up-and-coming artists. Nicki Minaj would collaborate with other artists, but it would never be another female rapper because she wanted to be the only one highlighted.
My thing about can we talk about Nicki Minaj and freaking Cardi B real quick? I know I kind of bring up this conversation like every other month, but I feel like I just need to talk about it again. The whole thing with like Nicki is kind of a misogynist.
She is. There's no kind of. She is.
She makes she thinks music for the girls and the gays, but it be feeling like it's only for the gays.
I can't even say that it's for the gays because, like,
oh yeah, she kind of don't like gay people either. So mind you, like most of her fan base after women is gay black men.
Yeah, and seeing gay black men go to bat and say out of pocket shit to other black women just to defend her ass, like, it's just like, nigga, know your place.
Literally, like one of my mutual, well, not my mutual, like one of the people I hang out. You know what? You know Tenchi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we talk from time to time, and I just like I don't understand how he's such a big like fan of Nicki Minaj, and like remember, she's not really for the gays. It's just it's a convenience to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's not really for the gays. Like, hello. She said the Ed slur on national, like, a radio station before.
Well, she is a bisexual woman, but that doesn't mean that she isn't. Because you can be LGBT and still be LGBT phobic.
She was bisexual.
And also, she's been bisexual. Like, okay, so the whole thing with Minaj was her, like, experimenting and stuff. Because, Menage a Trois. Was her experimenting and stuff, and then there was this one time where she said that she got delivered from being a bisexual. I think it was around the time that she did a collaboration with Tasha Cobbs. Tasha Cobbs is like one of the major American gospel singers and stuff. So she said that she got delivered from bisexuality and that she used to be bi. And then like a couple of years later, she was just like, no, I'm bi. And I'm fine with it. And then the reason why a lot of gay people also like her was because with Roman's Holiday, and there was this one performance that she did, because nobody will eat up a religious imagery to use as social commentary more than a gay person, especially if it's like a pop thing.
Yeah,
because I think it was like the excommunication of Roman. Because it was like the excommunication of Roman, her alter ego, and how it was dealing with internalized homophobia and stuff. That, and also she's camp and high femme, which plays into a lot of queer aesthetics.
Mm-hmm. I still feel like, personally, like, there's so much things going on with Nicki for me to ever, like, fully be a fan of her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll bop to her music, little one, too. But you think I'm about to stand this lady? Hell no.
Yeah, because
no,
she literally enables
Same
predators.
Thing for Cardi. Same thing for Cardi.
Well, Cardi and
Nicki Minaj is the same person. Just different font.
I wouldn't consider Cardi to be the same person. Because, like, Cardi... and I don't consider them the same person. Like, okay, Cardi's past with drugging people... With stripper, I'm like, I can't trust you because you're working in that kind of field and you have sedatives on you. I can't trust you. But Cardi, more so, like in general, puts her money where her mouth is when it comes to the stuff that she supports. Like, she is very adamant about workers' rights, and she does constant.
Because she was a stripper, so she can definitely understand and simple. And she's very smart. Mm-hmm. So she acts stupid, but she is very intellectual. Like, Cardi B is very smart. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong.
And she also sticks up for women, which puts her way ahead of the curve of Nicki Minaj. Because she was one of the few people who stood up for Megan. And like, I'm not saying that we should be dick riding her for like being aware of social issues and stuff, but I consider her more authentic than Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put her on a pedestal.
Stand on business.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna put her on a pedestal.
I don't put either on a pedestal.
But I have more trust in like what she stands for. She's very consistent.
Absolutely. Like, there's even situations like that I wasn't even aware of going on in New York that like I will hear from Cardi. Like, I don't be hearing this shit on the news. I be hearing it from Cardi. Because Cardi is very intellectual. Again, like, she's super smart. She's super intellectual. Like, generally speaking, if Cardi B didn't have such like a bad past and like a lot of bad decisions, I think I would really like her over Nicki. And that's what people fail to realize. Like, people dog out Cardi for her bad like things so that they make Nicki look, quote unquote, look better.
Even though Nicki is still doing shit now. I will never forget. I will always cloud on her and her husband because, like, you can't separate the two. They're literally married. How I remember when her husband was trying to, I don't even remember that nigga's name. That's how unimportant he is. When he was trying to threaten to jump Offset, and how he was all like, gosh, oh, we run these streets, we run these streets. And I'm like, you run every street as long as it ends within 50 meters of a fucking school zone, nigga. Like, you can't even take your kid out for trick-or-treating. You can't even put up Halloween decorations at your house.
Literally. Oh. You want to defend Nicki Minaj, but she's not a feminist, guys. Mm-hmm. She's not. Like, she's not for the women.
I hate how feminism has been reduced to, like, choice feminism, even though it does not exist, or just getting money, when that's not the fucking point. That's not the fucking point. Feminism is about liberating us from stuff where we pretty much don't have to worry about our safety and worry about our personhood. That's what it's about. Getting money and stuff, even though being able to work and have your own resources and stuff, that definitely helps with that independence. But we can't even say that even works for women, because we're at a point in capitalism where you're pretty much being financially abused from a boss. Like, you're choosing. Literally, the difference between a working woman and a stay-at-home mom is that one is dealing with financial abuse from a spouse, and then the other one is dealing with financial abuse from a boss, and then both of them expect the blowjob. Like, both of these positions are first cousins, and that's why I hate it whenever there are, like, arguments with one person trying to put one above the other. Like, no, they're in the same boat. They're just different fonts.
Literally. I don't get it, but it's whatever.
And then people be saying shit like choice feminism. That shit does not exist. Like, oh, she chose to do this stuff, and y'all act like most of the decisions that women make aren't due to survival, which is coercion, really. Like, I don't consider being a career person to be a choice when the alternative is, like, being stuck in the home and not being able to get out because you had kids as leverage and all this other kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's a better decision, but, like, it's not much of a decision because of the lack of options that we have.
And it kind of gives you have no personality if you don't have hobbies on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, you know what it reminded me of?
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of this TikTok trend that had been going around, like, earlier this month with, like, the age gap thing. And it gets worse and worse progressively. Like, I saw this one black girl that was 19, living with a 44-year-old man.
And then the worst part with some of these is that they knew them before they even became 18, so that's a grooming situation. Where the fuck are their parents, and why aren't their parents doing anything? Literally, we gotta throw the parents in the trash.
Black girl's case, the black mother literally just didn't want to walk her, like, her father didn't want to walk her down the aisle, so the husband's dad walked her down the aisle. Her mother almost didn't even come. Her sister didn't even come. Her brother and her father are not talking to her, and she finds that that's okay.
But here's my issue: they shouldn't have shunned her because she's clearly a victim in the situation. I just want to kill them.
Her though, they said this is wrong, and she decided to turn her back on her family, and so they did the same thing.
Yeah, but that's still, to me, that's still irresponsible because, okay, there's this one analogy that somebody used when it comes to grooming. Like, just because kids lie or they do fuck shit to get what they want, it's still up to the adults to make the final decision, because it's clear that kids aren't of sound mind when it comes to this shit. Like, a kid can ask you to eat candy for breakfast, but you still wouldn't give it to them because that's obviously harmful and bad for them. If she would have cut me off, then fine, but I would have killed that dude because she's still in a victimizing situation. She could be stupid by herself, but I would not let her, even with being upset with her and stuff. You could cut me off, but you're not going to walk down that aisle because he's going to end up in a body bag. I wouldn't even tell her. He would just end up dead one day, mysteriously. And what's she gonna do?
Not
Blame me for it
mysteriously.
when we cut off contact? You don't know what happened because we don't talk anymore.
You know that's true. It's true, but like she might tell the police, like, oh yeah, well, so and so didn't like this, like, you know, my spouse or whatever.
Like I would be a suspect,
And you know, the
but
police
they
are
wouldn't
not
find
gonna.
it. I would be a suspect,
I
but they won't
guess
find it.
they won't find the body.
They won't find the body. They won't find evidence. I know about 5 different ways to. That's pro. I always wonder. Like, there's like this nagging thing at
the FBI on your watch.
There's like this
like
there's always this nagging idea at the back of my mind. Like when I got into an argument with the head of the FBI for my state. Because remember how I told you how I used to be an intern for the state? Because I got into a fucking argument with him, and I'm like, am I on a watch list now because I made this nigga mad?
You must be. I know you actually have FBI agents stalking you right now, bro.
Especially with how I could just be randomly talking about something, and then like an hour later, I get something related to that recommended, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Like literally, I felt that.
I remember being in a Discord.
Like, Stray Kids, and then my For You page on TikTok, the first thing I see, a Stray Kids performing.
Like, I remember mentioning the words capitalist realism in a Discord, and then 2 hours later on YouTube, I get a video about it, and I'm like, I have not looked up this shit at all.
Oh no. I sometimes feel like you have a what device do you have?
I was on my computer, and it was my older one. This was before I got a new one.
Oh no, I don't like that. I thought you was talking about your phone. You said your computer. Yeah, you're done. You're done. Immediately, you're done. Like, nah. No.
But they still wouldn't know it was. They still won't know.
They still won't know.
They still won't know because I won't talk about it. I won't talk about it, and I'll be fine.
Jill's gonna get approached. Lawyer, please.
Yeah.
Lawyer, please.
I just gotta make sure.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, you know, if you get a lawyer, you're automatically suspicious in the eyes of the public.
Not necessarily, because I know my rights, and I do have a right of legal representation.
Understandable.
So, it's more like I'm being accused, so I might as well be proactive.
Yeah. But Lord. That TikTok will forever haunt me. And then the explanation, like they've given 4 different stories, Jayla, on how they met. And none of them make sense.
Yeah, so they're lying.
But the only one that does make sense is the one where, like, you know, she was best friends with his daughter. He has a daughter her age.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I know about this one, because holy shit.
Yeah.
So
but, like,
disgusting.
that's the only story that makes sense. And everybody was, like, side-eyeing even that story. And I was like, baby, that's not. That's not. It's just not. That's not what you know. No. Yo, I really want to play Sunhaven, bro. It's on sale on Steam, but I'm broke. Sad and cries.
Mood.
But anyway, like, yikes.
But you want to go ahead and end it right here?
Yeah, we can. It was a very nice talk about the Jujutsu Kaisen ships and a lot of other things too.
Yeah, it was very insightful.
No, you are a very insightful person. Like, not only this conversation, but you in general. Like, I be learning a lot of stuff from you. I be learning new words.
Thank you.
Jayla's my dictionary. When I don't know a word, you call Jayla.
I be turning into Word Girl from PBS Kids.
No, literally. That should be you should get a commission like that. Jellyfish World Girl is Jayla.
Oh my god.
Literally.
I might turn myself. You know how I've been turning myself into reaction memes and stuff? I got a whole list. And then I ended up adding another picture to the list.
Of you in a Word Girl outfit.
That would be so awesome. And then I'll have a blue uniform.
That's it.
You want to know something funny about Word Girl? There was like an episode where she met somebody of herself and somebody compared it to fucking Invincible.
Ooh. Was it her evil her? Because I know she had an evil version.
There was like a white lady. I think she was voiced by Jane Lynch. But yeah, she was from the same planet, and she was teaching her how to do new things. But then she was trying to kill her villains, and Becky, what was her name? Not Becky. I was thinking Becky Higginbottom, but that's Mighty B. What's Word Girl's Word Girl name? I know it started Becky Botsford, so it was a Becky, but a different.
Oh, it's an alternate universe type thing.
Well, no. Becky Higginbottom, completely different character. She's from Nickelodeon. She's a white girl who looks like a Girl Scout. Mighty B is a different thing. Both of their names are Becky. It's just I got the last name wrong. Higginbottom is Mighty B. Botsford is Word Girl. But Becky was just like, no, we don't do that here. You shouldn't be killing the villains. And then Jane Lynch's character was just like, the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean we shouldn't kill them? They're worthless human beings. Because, like, the thing with that lady, she has a really great vocabulary as well, because that's, like, a part of the planet's culture and stuff. But, like, the kind of vocabulary that she has is so degrading. Like, she just be roasting the crap out of them while beating the snot out of them. And I'm like, damn. But somebody compared it to Invincible because some of the shots were sort of similar, and I'm like, she did not put Becky through a subway and kill a bunch of people. Stop.
Oh,
but they were like,
that's not.
It was giving similar vibes though, and watching it side by side, I'm like, oh my god, did Invincible really take from Word Girl?
No.
That would have been iconic.
It would have been iconic. I wish we had more collabs between PBS characters and other TV networks. We just never really got that many of them.
Sesame is the best one to do it, partially because they already have celebrity guests and stuff anyways. You know, Quentin Brinston was in an episode recently. And they even shot it. Quentin Brinston, she made Abbott Elementary. She's the main character in Abbott Elementary as well.
Oh, okay.
And they actually shot it similarly to an episode of Abbott.
I got you now.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of it, but like I never watched it. But I think I know who you're talking about.
I watched a couple of episodes. I need to watch it in order though. Because I love it. Because like as soon as I found out that Zach Fox was in it, I'm like, yeah, I'm tuning in. Because he was just like, yeah, I'm doing better as a DJ now. I got booked to play at Nick Cannon's newest baby shower. And it was like,
Nick Cannon's a word I haven't. Nick Cannon's a name I haven't heard in like a year.
Oh my god! And the funniest part about it with that line was that he was just like, "Yeah, I'm DJing at Nick Cannon's next baby shower." I think it was for his 11th kid, and it was like 2 weeks before the 11th kid was announced.
Oh my!
They need to put Nick Cannon on a shirt.
That's crazy. But honestly, I kind of agree. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, he needs to be packed up. Send that man somewhere. Lock him up in a facility or something. Like, I'm tired of seeing him run through these models that think they're gonna have a life. Like, I know child support is sweet and all, but the money's going to dry up someday.
That, and also like child support doesn't wipe your tears or put a Band-Aid on your knee or talks to you about washing your ass or something. Like, I hate it whenever people act like they're doing something by paying child support. That's not emotional support.
Yeah, I understand.
And then, like, some of these, one of the mothers, she doesn't even get anything. And she was just like, why are y'all yelling at me for not getting anything? And I'm like, Nick Cannon is not that much of a prize that the simple act of being pregnant by him is sufficient. He should be paying out of pocket.
Exactly.
You want to treat women like incubators, then you need to actually pay to keep the lights on.
I just don't get it, the whole Nick Cannon thing, honestly. Like, I don't know why these women are so obsessed. Like, there's so much better men in the world than Nick Cannon, of all people. Mm-hmm. And now you're a sister wife to somebody that you don't even know.
And he wasn't even raising his first kids, because he and Mariah...
Right.
I think he has kids with Mariah. And he's not active in their lives. She does not like him.
Think he's going to be active in yours? That's the literal truth of the matter.
I was scrolling on the TL. Rolling Stone ended up doing an interview with Iron Mouse. That's awesome.
That is awesome. But unpopular opinion, Iron Mouse is not that entertaining. Like, I feel like now that she's made it, it kind of gets a little tiring to see her.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much other better creators, and it always goes to Iron Mouse. Like,
well, I guess to find a better creator, because honestly, I don't know.
But the thing is, there's more people that have more skill sets than Iron Mouse.
Yeah, but does having those skill sets, how do they get utilized? And I'm not arguing against like Iron Mouse being at a certain level and she's like oversaturated.
It's like the BTS of the VTubing scene. They've made it. We've known they know what shit they're doing, but at some point in time, they get redundant. They get boring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about Iron Mouse. Because, like, for example, when BTS first started off, right? BTS was kind of nothing. Like, nobody knew about BTS.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they made one hit song and it just kept banger after banger after banger. Mind you, BTS's music was always good in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Same comparison to Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse's content was always good in the beginning. But then once she blew up, it just, she became the mainstream to what, K-pop, what BTS is to K-pop, Iron Mouse is to VTubing.
Mm-hmm.
She just became what the indie scene, should be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really not, sometimes she does some karaoke streams, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't really do, that much engaging stuff with chat. So, consistent. Consistently.
To be honest, it's kind of hard to be engaging with chat because of how flooded it is.
Yeah,
it's not that she can't,
but I'm not talking about just chatting streams, but there's games. For example, Kenji's always doing something with his chat.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's he's very interactive with his community. Mind you, he's probably the biggest black VTuber with an interactive community.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because ever since the beginning, he was always interactive with them, and he's never stopped being interactive. He'll have things podcast things in the Discord where really people are voting. He'll bring some people up that nobody has ever heard before in the Discord. He'll play Mario Party with, people in chat. He'll play crab games. He'll play he'll engage with chat. He'll quite literally play games, engage with chat as a big streamer. And there's a lot of streamers that do that. But the thing the thing that is appealing about Kenji, I feel is that he has a lot of charisma, and he's been doing this even before he was a VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing it with his face.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel in the terms of entertainment, he's probably better than Iron Mouse.
Mm-hmm. I think with Iron Mouse, the reason why she's at the level that she is because of her supplemental content, how, because oftentimes whenever she gets these kinds of interviews, especially with big magazines like that, they put a big emphasis on her disability and what she does as a public health advocate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much the angle. Even though her content may have stagnated, what she's doing beyond her content, since it seems that she's starting to branch out with public outreach and stuff. That's why.
She's always been doing that. She's always been advocating for that.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that she's expanding a lot more, especially with the promotion of blood and stuff. Pretty much. I'm thinking what they're looking for is what are they doing outside of entertainment? Because even when you're interacting with your fan base, a lot of VTubers tend to be, what's the word? I don't want to say spineless because that's too harsh. A lot of VTubers aren't willing to use their platform for better. The most they'll say is something like just be nice to each other.
Don't get me started. That I saw something I think yesterday about the whole Gaza situation, Starbucks thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh
there's
yeah,
like
I
this
saw the
VTuber
thing
that
about how Kaya was
yeah,
being rude and stuff. And
and
I
like
don't
he
say
was
that
like,
you
oh, it's
should
a
preach
jokey
to
joke.
people, but at the same time, it is kind of annoying whenever people are like complaining about, oh, I'm tired of being seen as a monster for consuming things. And it's just like, okay, it's hurtful to have your character be mischaracterized and stuff, but at the same time, be complaining about being inconvenienced about boycotting and stuff, eh, publicly announcing that. It's just like, get over yourself. Like, you know how some people have been talking about, oh, I have allyship fatigue, or why do I have to do this, and that? You don't have to do anything because you're complaining about it, but you're still doing it. You obviously
Mm-hmm.
haven't changed your habits. But
Yeah.
like, if you publicly fucking if you publicly announce it and stuff, then yeah, people are gonna call it out because it's out there. But people also shouldn't
Yeah.
be preachy and stuff. Like, and then of course
No,
I
but like
say,
the approach that they took, like it's the approach for me. Like they had said, like I think they had said, why is drinking like Starbucks bad? And the first thing that that streamer had said
mm-hmm,
was like, oh, you know, I think something about like there's blood on your hands or something, and I'm just like, ooh, that's not, like I'm just like, that's not.
yeah,
No, that wasn't the right thing to say. But then I didn't like how also the other streamer that was trying to defend themselves from what like uh Kyle said was like they was like trying to say, oh, I donated to this. I'm like, we didn't care if you made a donation or not. Like that's
donating but
not the
still
point of the
continuing to
argue
indulge
and
and
talk about it.
argue and talk about it.
Like, like
It's
it
just,
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like it just does not compute. Like I'm not computing that. No.
mm-hmm,
Anyway, I'm gonna get going because I gotta go do something real quick. But it
mm-hmm.
was nice hanging out with you, Jayla.
It was.
Thank you for having me on your stream and like collabing and stuff. Hopefully, like when I get a rebrand, I could be like, we could do something, a little bit more fun.
Yeah. Feel free to come
Hopefully, but like,
again.
yeah, absolutely.
And thanks to everybody else who came. Sorry about the African lateness, but
The
y'all have a good
African,
the African lateness. But y'all have a good evening. Stay above the water.
Bye bye.